The AFC North might be the most competitive division in all of football. All four teams finished above 500 last season, and it's very possible they all might do that again. My record predictions for the AFC North for the 2024 season are as follows. Number 1, the Baltimore Ravens at 12 and 5. Number 2, the Cleveland Browns at 10 and 7. Number 3, the Cincinnati Bengals at 9 and 8. And in last, the Pittsburgh Steelers at 7 and 10. Controversial, I know. The Mike Tomlin led Steelers have never been below 500, but there are a lot of holes in this roster. Quarterback is obviously a huge question with Russell Wilson getting to start week 1 after a tough year in Denver. This is going to be a really big test for him. Beyond George Pickens, there is really just not a lot of depth at receiver, so there might not be a lot of options for this passing offense. This group really could have used a guy like Brandon Ayuk. Next up, the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow is a top 5 quarterback in this league when healthy. The key words being when healthy. Joe missed a large chunk of 2 out of his 4 seasons in the NFL, so I worry about his ability to stay on the field. Beyond that, the Bengals really took a step back last season, and they now lost a very talented player in DJ Reader. The Bengals' run defense has really struggled in the last few seasons when Reader has not been on the field. This stat is the important stat here. The Bengals' run defense with Reader on first and second down in the last 2 seasons ranked 5th in the league. The Bengals' run defense without Reader on first and second downs in the last 2 seasons, 31st in the league. The Cleveland Browns are not as much of a high variance team as people are making them out to be. Quarterback is obviously a massive question mark, but the Browns were able to make the playoffs last year, starting 38-year-old Joe Flacco. They are returning most of their star talent, so there's no reason that they shouldn't be able to make the playoffs again, regardless of if it's Deshaun Watson or Jameis Winston taking snaps. In 2023, the Browns led the NFL in total defense, allowing just 270.2 yards per game. This was the best in the league. They're returning most of their star players, just like on offense, so there's really no reason to think that this can't be at least a 10-win team. For the second year in a row, I have the Ravens winning the AFC North. Lamar is coming off of an MVP season, and the Ravens' defense is coming off of a very dominant season, where they led the league in points allowed per game with 16.5, total sacks with 60, and total takeaways with 31. Their run game has always been excellent with Lamar Jackson at the helm, and now they've also added Derrick Henry, who was second in the league in total rushing yards last season. He's really showed no signs of slowing down, so I really think this team is poised to contend for a Super Bowl this season. Comment below and let me know what you guys think.